Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Sanderson. It's so nice to interact with you this way. I will start by introducing myself. My name is Gautam Jayasomu, and I'm a financial planner with Seneca Bank. I usually tend to help high income professionals and individuals to manage their wealth. And at the same time, I tend to give them a sense of security and confidence by helping them mitigate investment risks. So today, I have my colleague here with me, Mr. Soheil, and I'll let him introduce himself.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Sanderson, my name is Soheil and I'm a financial planner, but I like to think of myself as a financial coach. I truly listen to my clients. We work together to create a roadmap that's tailored to your unique situation. Whether you are focused on retirement, investing, or just making your money work harder, I'm here to guide you and provide the support you need to succeed. Thank you, Gautam.
So, going forward, we usually like to have agendas for each of our meeting. So, as you can see, today's agenda starts with my colleague here explaining the financial planning process that we use to engage with clients, so that you have a better understanding of it. And after that, we will engage in discussions regarding your goals and recommendations. And finally, we will end the meeting by discussing about the next steps.
Yeah, I will start by explaining the process we will use to make sure that you are comfortable with it. We will engage in a four-step discussion process where my colleague will first talk about your objectives. After that, I will explain the current plan. Then my colleague will discuss recommendation that we have developed for this unique instance. After discussing the recommendation, I will end the meeting by giving you an overview of how you will be able to achieve your goals and also discuss some estate planning. Thank you.
Thank you, Sohail. Thank you. So I'll go ahead and jump into the objectives. So as we understand, there are three main objectives. First comes Austin's trips, which he will be taking when he turns 18, which will be in the year 2036. And we estimate the cost to be around $20,000 annually in today's worth. So talking about the next objective, it is we will discuss about Austin's education. So Austin's education, you want to fund it fully, which will is education which will start in 2037 and go on until 2040, which will be the next 4 years. And you estimate the cost for this to be around $16,448 annually in today's dollars. And the final objective is that you both want to retire when Rachel turns 63 and maintain a lifestyle that will cost you around $88,475 annually in today's worth. So this will be in the year 2054, and you want to plan it very conservatively, is how we understand it. So we believe this covers all the objectives, and I will hand it over to Sohail. You're not audible, Sohail. You're on mute.
Yes, sorry.
No
Now I
worries.
would like to talk about the current plan. First thing is about Austin's trip. Rachel has saved $5,060 in her TFSA and has earmarked that account for this purpose. This fulfills 19% of this objective. To cover the rest, which is 81% of this objective, we will have to come up with a plan. Your second goal is about Austin's education. Rachel and Philip have opened a joint saving account which has $4,500, which you have earmarked for this purpose. This fulfills 3% of this objective. To cover the rest, 97% of this objective, we will have to come up with a plan. And about your retirement, Rachel has a group RRSP, which has a balance of $101,300, which you have earmarked for this purpose. This fulfills 85% of this objective. To cover the rest 15% of this objective, we will have to come up with a plan.
Thank you, Sohail, for the brief explaining about the current plan that Sandersons already have in place. So going ahead, I'll quickly discuss the recommendations. So to begin with, I'll start with Austin's trip. So we would like you to we will recommend you to open a non-registered account to begin with and start contributing $107 monthly into it, or $1,284 yearly into this account, and earmark this account specifically for Austin's trip. This will help you achieve that 81% that my colleague just mentioned, which is missing from the part of the goal achievement objectives. So you will be able to meet 100% of your goal by opening this non-registered account. That will be our recommendation for Austin's trip. Moving forward, our next recommendation comes for Austin's education. We would recommend you to first open an RESP account and start transferring 5,000 annually into the account. starting from 2024, that is this year, until for the next 6 years. So I'm asking you to do this because this will help you to realize the unutilized contribution room which began when Austin was born. The unutilized contribution room in his CESG account. So when you start making the contribution in 2024 is when you will start utilizing, you will have an option of utilizing the previous contribution room for CESG for Austin. So to utilize that, you will have to make an a, a saving of like or a transfer of 5,000 yearly for the first 6 years until 2029, and after that from 2030 you can start contributing 2,500 annually into this account, RESP account, for the next 8 years to maximize your CESG as well as RESP contributions. This will help you achieve most of your education goal, but will not help you achieve 100% of your goal. So, making a further recommendation, we will recommend you to open a non registered account and earmark it specifically for the purpose of education. And by doing this and adding a saving strategy of saving $130 monthly or $1,560 annually into this account, starting from today until 2037 when his education starts. So these are the two recommendations that we make. Going ahead into the next, the last and the final will be a recommendation related to your retirement. We would recommend you to open a non-registered account and divert 70% of your surpluses that you will be earning starting from 2024 into this account. So what this will help you achieve is until you retire, you will be able to accumulate enough funds in your non-registered account, which is earmarked specifically for retirement, and it will also help you achieve your 100% of your retirement goal. And the purpose of saving a non-registered account for a trip, education, and retirement is so that you are able to make a maximum contribution without any limit and maximum withdrawal without any limit. So that way, non-registered account has more flexibility and you will be having more options in your hand. That is the reason we recommend you to open a non-registered account. So these are the recommendations we want to make. I'll hand it over to Sohail.
Oh, yeah, thank you. And now I would like to talk about that how these recommendations meet your goals. First is about the Austin trip. With the plan recommended to meet the objective of saving enough money for Austin trip, your goal to ensure that enough money is safe to give to Austin when he turns 18, and so that he can travel like you did. And the second thing, your goal is about the Austin's education. And as my colleague explained, that having an RESP account is a great way to save for a child's post-secondary education, and the CESG make it better. And the benefits of having RSP, it's like a tax shelter growth, long-term horizon, and it gives you variety of investment option. And about the CESG, it's free money from the government and lifetime maximum. The lifetime maximum CSG per child is $7,200. And your next goal is about your retirement. This plan that we offer giving you a powerful approach to wealth accumulation and financial planning by consistently diverting a significant portion of your surplus income. You can build a substantial financial cushion for the future while maintaining flexibility and control over your funds. However, it's essential to be mindful of tax implication and the investment risks involved. And the last thing is about estate planning. For the purpose of estate planning, we recommend to open a TFSA account for Phil and earmark it for the purpose of estate planning and other emergencies. Mr. and Mrs. Sandersons, we are confident that by working together, we can build a strong financial foundation for your future and ensure you're well prepared for whatever comes your way. Thank you. Gautam?
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Sandersons. That is all from our end. And talking about the next steps, we will come up with, we were giving you time so that you come up with, discuss with each other and come up with the plans to be implemented, and we will discuss them on our next steps. Thank you.
Thank you.